Hello everyone, I'm Gabriella from Mindful Movement with Gabriella, and I'm back to take you through another workout today. Today we are going to be doing, as always with me, a fusion of bar and more classical Pilates as well, so a little bit of both. I'm going to be working quite a lot with my ball today, so if you have a Pilates ball then grab that. If you don't, I will tell you when to modify, that is absolutely fine. So just grab your ball if you've got one, your mat, find a space, and then we will get going. Okay, we're going to start all the way on our back. You can pop the ball in between your thighs. That's just really to connect us to our powerhouse, to our center today. So close your eyes if that feels nice. And then just start to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As you breathe in through your nose, just let your body move and expand in all directions. So your belly's rising up to the sky. Your ribs are expanding to the sides of the room. And then really feel the back line of your body heavy into the mat. So the back of your head, your ribs, your pelvis. You can feel your feet to the floor. And just see how you're feeling today. See how your body's feeling today. And we're going to move in a way that feels really good for us today. Let's take one last big deep breath. And release. Then we're just going to start with a pelvic tilt and release. You can take it the other way if that feels nice. So each time we move it through neutral, so we tilt, we draw our hips towards our ribs, losing my words already, and then you can take it in the other way. So you arch away from the mat. So you tilt your pelvis and then you arch it away. So we're going to start really small today. And away. Then we can make it a little bit bigger. So start with your tilt. So you draw your hip bones towards your ribs. You just lift your bum about 1 inch off the floor, and then we can come back down. And then each one we're going to make it a little bit bigger. So we tilt, we lift our bum maybe a little bit into our lower back, and we come down. And again, tilt, and we lift. And lower. So the idea is that we really start to mobilize through our spine, each link of our spine. Can we keep our chin up to the ceiling the whole time? Hands are pushing into the ground for now. And as we lift up, we're looking to really open up into our hip flexors, so into the front of our hips here. And we come down. Keep your breath going and just breathe in a way that feels really good for you. And down. On our next one, we're going to hold it at the top. So your hips all the way to the top. And then can we just drop halfway and drive back up? And drop halfway. And while we're doing this, can you really pull your heels into your bum, but without moving your feet? So you really get that connection down the back of your legs, your bum, and lift. We're going to do one last one, and then hold it at the top, and then just squeeze your ball and release. And squeeze. So you find that connection even more into your center, into your inner thighs as well. And in. And just remember, the progressions are optional today. Let's keep our ribs hugged in here. We're going to go for 2 more. One last one, holding it there for 3, 2, 1, and release. Roll back down. So fold at your hips, roll one link down at a time. Really nice. We're going to take it back up. So all the way back up. If it feels okay, you're going to extend your left leg. So your leg is parallel to your thigh, keeping our hips level. Can we squeeze and release the ball there? And squeeze and release. You might find that it's your supporting leg that has to work really hard to support you. 2 more. One last one. Hold the squeeze. Can we do a little drop halfway and drive through your supporting heel? And drop and lift. 2 more. One last one, holding it up, and then pop your foot to the floor. We go straight to the other side if that feels okay. So extend your right leg now. Check in with your hips. Are they the same level? Now squeeze the ball. Find the connection to your center, into your inner thighs. And release. We'll go for 2 more. One last one, hold the squeeze. We just drop and drive up and drop and lift. So we're starting to work into one leg here. 2 more. One last one, and then foot goes down, hold it at the top, make sure your chin's up to the sky, and then roll back down through your spine. Really nice. You're going to pop the ball now underneath your right foot, so adding a bit more instability now to make it a little bit more fiery for us. So we're going to roll ourselves up and come all the way down. So a lot of work into the back line of our body. Now you've got the ball underneath your right foot, so now everything has to work just that little bit harder, but keep pulling your left heel in towards your bum. Now we're going to start to add a roll out. So can we lift our hips up? Keeping your hips high, just roll the ball, pull it in, and we come down and lift. Roll it out. If anyone wants to, you could take your arms up to the sky the whole time. That's again going to take away that point of stability, so just make it a little bit more challenging for our body. I'm actually going to keep my hands down today, but you have the option to keep them up. On your next one, can we hold it up? Roll your ball out and in. So if you haven't got a ball, you can just roll your leg along the floor, so your foot along the floor. 2 more. One last one. Now this is where it starts to get a little bit more intense. You're going to make sure your foot is on the ball, your right foot. Now we might need to take our hands down to the floor if they're up to the sky. You're going to draw your left knee into your chest, and we're going to tap it down and in and down. 2 more. On your second one, we're going to hold it in, and we're just going to do little drives up with our hips for 3, 2, 1 last one. Foot goes down and we roll back down. We're going to take it to the other side, so ball underneath your left foot now, and then roll up. So if that just didn't work for you, do not worry. You can get rid of the ball. You can maybe have your foot on a block or a book. It's just starting to fire on into one leg. So taking away the other leg, taking away that point of stability, making it a little bit more intense, or actually a lot more intense. Now let's add our roll away and in and down. So we lift and roll. Keep breathing. One more. And then hold it in. So can we find the grounding now through the left foot and the ball? Push, find your arms into the mat if you're taking that option. And then draw right knee into your chest. I'm way more wobbly on this side. And in. Again, seeing if we can keep our hips the same level. And really use your triceps. Push your hands into the ground. 2 more. On our second one, we're going to hold it in. Tiny little pumps up to finish for 4, 3, 2, 1 last one. Leg goes down and roll down. Really good work. We're going to pop both of our feet on our ball now. So if you haven't got a ball, just run your legs along the mat. Hands are going to come behind our head. And we're going to start to roll the ball out as we ab curl up. And then legs come in and we come down. So reach your toes away, crown of your head to the sky, and we come in. So reach and in. So this is starting to get us into our 100 position. Then we're just going to do different variations today. And down. So if this feels okay, our first progression is to add our arm pumps. So you can take the ball away. Reach your fingertips long. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we come back in. And again, roll. Reach your fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. One more like that. And if that feels like enough, we continue there. If you want to start to add a leg lift, you roll it out, you lift your right leg, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we come back in. Then we're alternating. We reach, left leg lifts, and come down. And again, reach, 5. And in, and reach. If anyone wants to take your progression, we could try both legs lifting. So we reach, can both legs lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your ball or the floor and come down. So that is a nasty position for your hip flexors to lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find the ball and come down. We're going to go again. One last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come in. Okay, just take a moment, then we're going to lift up and see if we can go for our full hundreds. So when you're ready, let's roll it out. Lifting one leg or both legs, let's pump. Here we go. Reaching your toes away, reaching your fingertips away. Really nice. If you've got one leg lifted, let's switch it over to the other side. Really find the connection to it, your inner thighs. Keep pumping. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and come down. Hands are going to stay behind our head. We're going to roll the ball out underneath our right foot as we extend our left leg up to the sky. And then we're going to come down. So ab curling up, crown of your head goes to the sky. Don't worry if your left leg doesn't fully extend. Just stretch it as much as you can and reach your right toes away as you roll the ball. And reach and in. So find a breath that works for you here. I just want to make sure you're always breathing. 2 more. And in. On our second one, hold it there. You're going to do small circles with your top leg. So body stays lifted, head is resting. Small circles in one direction. Now let's reverse it. Circles going the other way. Hold it there. Can we lift our bottom leg and circle? Oh my goodness, this is killer. And then circle in the other way. Hold it there. Can we scissor and switch? And switch. If we want to take our upper body and our hands down, we can do that for support. 2 more. One last one. Right leg goes back down, finds the ball, and we roll in. Now we're going to do, exactly the same thing, but we're going to lift right ribs over towards our top leg that's extending. So we lift, so we get a little bit more of that side body and twist. Really reaching armpit and ribs over, not just your elbow. So we get the twist in our body and down. On our next one, let's hold it up. So hold it there. Can we hover our bottom leg up, hold, and then just do little pulls apart to finish for 4, 3, 2, 1 last one. Find the ball and roll in. We're going to switch the ball over to our left foot now, and then we go again. Oh my goodness. So left leg is going to be the one rolling along our mat. Right leg is going to be the one extending as far up as we can go. So second side maybe going to feel a little bit more intense. Can we think about our ribs going down and along to meet our hips so we don't get that doming at the front of our body? And reach up. And down. We're going to go for 2 more. One last one. We hold it up. Small circles with our top leg. I feel like I'm really shaky in this position today. And then reverse, circles in the other direction. If we can we lift our bottom leg and circle? So if that's not in our, just not feeling good for our body today, you can continue with the circles with the top legs. We can take a break whenever we need. One last one, holding up. Let's switch and switch. So slow and controlled. That makes it super intense for our center, for our powerhouse here. I am shaky. 2 more. And then we'll find the ball and come in. Okay, we're going to do exactly the same thing with our legs, but we're just going to lift opposite side up, and then we come down. And we roll, lift, and in. We'll go for 2 more. Then we'll hold it up on our second one, hold it there. Can we lift our bottom leg and can we do those 2 pulls apart? So top leg comes in, bottom leg goes down. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1 last one. Find the ball and roll it. Really good. We're going to pop the ball in between our ankles. Now, if you haven't got your ball, you don't have to do it. You don't have to pop the ball there. You can go with double legs. So hands behind our head. Let's lift right ribs up over towards our left knee. Now our body stays exactly where it is, and we extend out into our double leg stretch and draw it in. And take it out. And in. On our next one, hold it there. Can we take our arms out on the diagonal, back behind our head, and in. Take this in your own time. Only add the arm extension if that feels okay. And can we try and find that connection into our inner thighs all the way up into our center? One last one. And then come in over to the other side. So we lift up, we hold it there. First of all, our double leg extension. Can you hear my voice? It's so shaky. If you want to start to add on, send it out. Open your arms up, in, and down. And we take it up. Extend. In. I can't really do it on this side because I'm restricted by the wall. One last one. And in. Really nice work. We're going to take the ball, pop it in between our shoulder blades. So if you haven't got a ball, I'd recommend maybe a cushion, because this just really helps us get into our roll up. So feet are going to be flexed, legs are long. If you like extension for your back, you can reach yourself over your ball. Then take your hands up to the sky, take your chin to your chest, and we're really going to roll up one link at a time, and we lift up. At the top, we tilt our pelvis, we roll one link down. The ball is there, feels quite nice, and then we reach over for the extension of our back. You can look to the back. Take your chin to your chest, rolling ourselves up. And we lift. One last one. So tilt your pelvis. We go down. Ball is there to catch us. Extending over. And then chin to chest. All the way back up. Really good work. Grab hold of your ball now. Legs are going to stay out in front. We're going to curl ourselves back to wherever we feel like it's challenging but maintainable. Take it to one side, and then we're going to do those small circles. So 2 in one direction, take it through the center and lift back up. Then curl. Take it to the other side. So if this feels too intense, if you feel it in your back at all, maybe take the ball and pop it at your lower back, and then that will be a little bit more supportive. And then you can just circle with your arms through the center and lift and curl back. Legs are solid. Circle twice. Through and up. Now we're going to reverse our circles. So if you went clockwise, you're now going to go anti-clockwise and vice versa. So hold it here. Can we do 2 circles? Through the center and lift. And the other side, roll. 2 circles. Through and up. Curve, curve, curve. I have to remind myself to breathe as I get shaky. and up. We're going to take it through the center, and then we're going to hold it back now. So hold it here. Can we do 2 in one direction, and then straight away 2 in the other direction, and then either lifting up through the center, taking a moment's break, or going straight to the other side and doing 2 and reverse 2. Take it through the center. Let's hold it there. Can we do a little dip and a little lift? Oh my goodness, little dip, little lift, and up. We're going to do 2 more and lift, one last one, and then lift ourselves all the way up. We're going to keep the ball into our right hand. Extend your left leg. Ooh. If at any point your ball just doesn't work underneath your hand, you can get rid of it. But we're going to extend left leg long, and then just begin to lift left leg up and down. But what I want you to think about is pushing the ground away with this supporting arm. Center's hugged up and in, so that is the center of everything. And then we can move from there. So the back of our head is pushing into the sky above us. On our next one, let's hold our left leg up. All we're doing is extending our arm long and then bringing it back in. And extend. And in. So keep pushing the ground away. Find that connection into this arm. So it's a good work for our wrist, for our shoulders. On our next one, we're going to hold it out. Find the length, length, length. Now we're going to draw knee into our ball. Find the curve. And then instead of arching, can you just think reaching to opposite sides of your room? And we curve. And we reach, 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 pull. One last one. Holding it out, we're going to do tiny lift and tiny lower. Tiny lift and lower. We're going to do 3 more. 2. One last one. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come in. We're going to pop the ball behind our left knee. My ball is very big today, but we're going to take it there. If it doesn't work being behind our knee, we're going to get rid of it, but we're going to drive our knee up and down. So same thing, can we push the ground away with our hands? Can we make sure that we're not leaning too far over to the right? So take a little bit of weight into your left hand here, so the same hand as the working leg. Option number 1, to make it more intense, you can hover your right hand off, or if you want to, you could take your hand to your lower back. Make sure that when you lift a hand, it doesn't mean that you just arch into your back. So I'm about to exaggerate, but we just don't start doing that. Everything still stays strong, up and down. 2 more. One last one. Then we're going to hold it up for our tiny little taps. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 last one, hand goes down. If you want to make it more intense, let's tuck our right toes under, come up into a hover, and then knee comes in and drives up. We won't be here for as long. If the hover doesn't work, we keep the knee to the floor. And lift. Oh, I am sweating today. 2 more. One last one. Let's hold it up. Tiny little lifts now. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your knee and come in. We're going to roll onto our right hand side. Ball is going to come underneath our right side now. Left leg is going to extend long, and we're going to use the ball to encourage the lift in our side. From there, let's lift our left leg up, and then it's going to start sweeping forward and sweeping back. And we sweep. So a couple of things here. Let's try and think about our toes reaching away from us each time. Straight behind your knee. And keeping your leg in a parallel position. Then can we just bring awareness to our upper body so that we keep our upper body really still. Then all I'm going to do is start to add little circles like we've been doing today. So you take it forward, do 2 circles in one direction, and then sweep it back, and 2 circles back. And again, we go forward. 2 sweeps, or 2 circles, sorry, and back. Same direction. Now we're going to change. Take it forward. Reverse your circles. Forgot which way I went. And back. Reverse your circles. One last one. So take it forward. Keep encouraging the lift off the ball. I say as I was just squashing it. Next time our leg is forward, you're going to bend it in. Take your thigh back. Ooh. She needs more space. And go forward. So you bend, you get that extension at the front of your hip, reaching your leg away each time. One last one. And then when it's at the back, let's reverse it. Bend it in, reach forward and stretch. Foot away and in. And reach, reach, reach. And back. One last one. Then hold it back in line with your hip and we go for our small circles up and back. Oh, this leg is feeling it. Reverse the circles in the other way. Hold it there. Let's hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in and lower down. We're going to come back on all fours. Now we change it over. So ball is underneath our left hand, right leg extends away. Find that lift with your center. Push your supporting hand into the ground. And then hips stay level as we find the length and the reach away. And down. Back of our head is parallel to the sky. And can we really stretch behind our knee? Two more. No, Vicky. It's okay, Baba. On our next one, let's hold our leg up. We're going to extend the ball forward and come in. And extend. And in. You might find one arm prefers supporting, one arm prefers working, so just see how that feels. Might be more shaky, might feel a little bit more intense on our second side. 2 more. Iggy's alert. One last one. Let's hold it long. Now draw, knee in. We can find the curve. Think about your cat that we do. And then extend it long. And curve, curve, curve. And back. I know I've been saying this the last couple of weeks. I'm really working on my curve in my back. I'm trying so hard. And we reach. One last one. Reaching it long, find that length and then tiny lifts up. Sorry, Iggy, he's got the ball in his face. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1 last one, and then come down. Ball is going to go behind your right knee now, staying on our hands if that feels okay. Let's drive it up and come in. So you've got a little squeeze, just finding that connection into the back of our leg. And lower. So really controlled. Every move is really precise, really controlled. If you want to, left hand hovers, or left hand can come to your lower back. So that's going to take away your point of stability if we think of it in our Pilates way. Makes it a little bit more intense for your center and for your supporting arm. Don't know if you can see me on the camera. Everything is shaking every time my leg comes in. Let's hold it up and do tiny little lifts. So you can just think about stamping your foot on the ceiling, but the height really doesn't matter. We want to keep the length in our lower back. We're going to go for 4 more. 3, 2, One last one, hand's gonna come down. If we want to make it more intense, tuck your toes, hover your knee. Now, ball drives in, and up, and in, lift. You might see me shaking now. One last one, let's hold it up. The tiny pumps up, lift your center, push the ground away. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Woo. We're gonna lie on our left hand side now with the ball. Right leg will be the long one. Left leg can stay down. Hips stay stacked, and then let's start to sweep it forward and sweep it back. So keep encouraging the lift here. Oh, I'm really sweaty. Don't know why I say that with surprise. Some intense work today. And back. So really think about finding the reach, reach, reach. And then knee stays parallel as it goes forward. And we try and get a little bit of extension as we go back. Let's start to add the circles. So when they're forward, 2 little circles. And then send it back, 2 little circles. And again. And back. Now we reverse it, take it forward, take the circles in the other direction. I actually don't know if I've just reversed it. Ignore what I'm doing, just listen to what I'm saying. So just reverse them. I'm not sure, I might have just done 4 in exactly the same way. Now we're gonna send it forward. You add the bend in, reach, reach, reach it away, and sweep. And we go back. Next time it's at the back, can we bend it in and sweep forward? I like to keep my foot pointed the whole time. There is variations where you flex as you go back. Sometimes we do that. Just whatever you're doing, just be really intentional about it. And back. One last one. Oh, I feel like I'm losing my form a bit. Hold it here, small circles. And reverse it the other way. One last one, hold it there, and then bend it in and come down. Really nice. Let's just take our feet together, knees wide, and stretch it long. And give that a little shake from side to side, whatever feels nice. And then we're gonna roll ourselves up. Ball is gonna come in between our thighs now. We're gonna take it into a little bit of arm work. So let's extend our arms out to the side and start pumping down. So strong pumps down with your arms. So can we think about finding that resistance there? So it's like you're pushing heavy boxes underneath. Yeah, and then arms go up, little pulses up. So you're holding heavy bricks now. You've got a little squeeze on your board if you've got it in between your thighs. And then can we go thumbs up here? We're gonna do our circles up and back. I like to do this in my reformer classes when you're holding the straps. So we go back. Ribs stay hugged in, so nothing's moving in your body, it's just your arms. Let's reverse our circles. Holding it here, little lifts up as we move our arms slightly forward and then pull them slightly back. So lifts and back. One last one. Then we hold it back. Thumbs are going to turn down and we do the circles in the first direction. Up and back. Or whichever way you started with. Can you keep your thumbs facing down because they want to going to come words. They're going to want to face forward. Let's reverse the circles. I'm filming this in the morning, so if I can't get my words out now, oh, I'm in for a long day. One last one. Now we do the tiny lifts up as we move our arms forward and little lifts as we move them back and forward and back. 2 more. One last one. Let's hold it back, turn our palms up to the sky and do our tiny bend and stretch. So just push and push and push. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Roll your shoulders back. We're going to pop the ball off to the side, come onto all fours, and then if you want to do your push-ups with your knees lifted, we're going to lift our knees straight away, or you can do it with your knees down. Elbows stay into your body. Let's go for 3 push-ups, 2, 1 last one, and then curve and send it back into your fat downward facing stretch. Then walk it out from there. When you're ready, come back into your push-up position, whichever one you're doing today. Let's do our 3. Elbows are skimming the sides of our body. And then go back. Oh, my body's feeling tired today. Walk it out. We're going to go for one last set here. So come down, find that length, elbows in towards your body. Let's do 3, 2, 1 last one, hold it here. 3, 2, 1, knees go down and then just sit it back in your rest pose. Come up, tuck your toes under, send your hips up to the sky. Walk your feet to your hands. Roll yourself up. If your ball is nearby, grab hold of your ball and come up to standing. We're going to pop the ball underneath our right heel. Toes are on the floor. Let me just show you side on actually. So we're going to be here. Let's squat down and then lift up and squat. So you don't have to extend this leg fully. You're going to keep your chest up, bottom back. Last little bit of work now. And lift. 2 more. 1 last one, then we're going to hold it down and then just push a heel into ball and lift. If you don't have a ball, you're just lifting and lowering your heel. And down. Push and lift. Let's go for 2 more. 1 last one, hold the push into the ball. Can we do a little dip and a little lift? Really controlled dip. And lift. Can we just maybe speed up if that feels okay, adding a few of our bar pulses in. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift up. Take the ball, the heel. I'm just going to turn myself around so you can see me. And then let's go. Let's squat down and lift and squat. Oh my goodness. 3 more. 2. 1 last one, then we're going to hold it down on our next one. Can we push our heel into the ball and lift up and push and lift? So nothing moves. We're just working into our foot, our ankle. You also might find it really fires on all into the back line here. Let's do 2 more. 1 last one, keep the push. Start slow, dip and lift. So everything we want to do in bar and Pilates is controlled, it's precise. It's that connection between our mind and our body. If it feels okay, if you feel like you've got that connection, we can start to just slowly speed it up for our bar pulses. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1 last one, and come up. Really nice. Come to the back of your mat. Let's roll ourselves down, chin to our chest. Walk it out. Bend and stretch your legs. Heels in, into your high line. Hold it there. Really push the back of your ribs into the sky. Push the ground away. Reach your head forward. Reach your heels back and hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Really good work. Roll your shoulders back. Give yourselves a massive round of applause. Amazing work. I hope you enjoyed that one. Feel like that was quite intense. It was slow, it was intentional, but I got a sweat on. I got really shaky. So let me know if you have any questions at all. Please subscribe to my channel. It's really helpful. Please like my videos and comment. Let me know how you're finding them. Let me know what you want to see. I'm videoing every week, so just let me know. Have a lovely rest of your day and hopefully I'll see you again soon.
You know it's feeling right. Don't wanna shake it out.